Most people believe they are participants in the economic world, but in reality, they function as components within structures they neither designed nor controlled. From the moment formal education ends, individuals are absorbed into pre existing systems, corporations, platforms, institutions, and markets whose logic was finalized long before their arrival. These systems do not exist to elevate individuals, they exist to preserve themselves. What is presented as opportunity is, at a structure level, extraction. Time is converted into output, output into profit, and profit consolidates into ownership that flows upward, never outward. When you work inside a system you do not own, your effort does not compound, it resets. Each day begins at zero, regardless of how productive the day before was. This is why years of discipline often result in expertise without autonomy, motion without momentum, and experience without leverage. Ownership is what allows effort to accumulate. Without it, work leaves no lasting imprint. The deeper problem, however, is not economic, it is cognitive. Systems do more than organize labor, they shape perception, they train individuals to optimize locally for salary, promotion, and approval while remaining blind to the larger structure their effort is reinforcing. Risk is reframed as a responsibility, independence is labeled instability, ownership is treated as unrealistic, even arrogant. Over time, these ideas stop feeling imposed and begin to feel rational. This is how intelligent people become structurally dependent without ever feeling trapped. They are taught to refine execution within predefined boundaries rather than question the boundaries themselves. Creativity is not eliminated, it is redirected toward strengthening systems that gain autonomy as individuals lose it. The system grows resilient, the individual becomes replaceable. Valderium begins from a fundamentally different orientation. It starts with the recognition that income is not the primary variable that determines freedom. Structure is. Valderium does not reject work, it redefines what work is allowed to build. It frames progress as a long term shift of effort away from participation and toward construction instead of trading time for temporary compensation. Effort is gradually invested into assets, frameworks, and intellectual infrastructure that retain value beyond continuous input. In this model, work is not judged by how busy it makes you, but by whether it leaves something standing when you step away. Ownership is not treated as a financial milestone, but as an architectural principle. From this perspective, freedom is not an event, a breakthrough, or a moment of escape. It is an outcome of alignment when effort is embedded inside structures that compound rather than consume. Those who adopt this orientation allow time to work for them because their labor is captured inside systems they own. Those who do not are forced to work against time endlessly, maintaining structures that were never designed to reward them proportionally. The difference between these two paths is subtle but decisive. One produces leverage, the other produces fatigue, disguised as stability until this distinction becomes visible. Most people will continue mistaking productivity for progress and security for sovereignty, while the systems they serve function exactly as intended. Valderium is not about avoiding systems, it is about building ones that remember your effort long after you are gone.